Hey everybody, it is Char and today is Wellness Wednesday, and today I'm going to focus a little bit more on that mental wellness piece. Today I want to talk about time, or the gift of time. Now the reason I want to do that is over the last few weeks, as I've been going back into schools to do PD or just listening to other staff members, one of the things that I hear the most is people feel like they don't have enough time. They don't have enough time for self-care, they don't have enough time to spend with friends and family and build those positive relationships. So what I want to do is give you 7 different ways that you can prioritize time into your daily or weekly routine. So the first one is I want you to allow yourself extra time. It's kind of like that soft start aspect that we talk about in schools. So if you give yourself that extra time in the morning, and I know we're all guilty of this, we push the snooze button, might be 9 minutes or we might push it twice, so 18 minutes. Instead, get up and take that time to just spend in quiet. Or maybe it's having a cup of coffee, and maybe it's reading a book. I feel like for myself, when I get up in the morning and I take that extra time just to relax and regulate before my day gets going, I feel a lot better. So allow yourself that gift of time in the morning. The other one is schedule time. I know, I'm a big scheduler. Some people are not schedulers, but if you schedule time, just like you schedule any other appointment, you're more apt to do those things that you love to do. So schedule time during your week, or maybe if it's the weekend, it's a little bit more doable, to read a book or to garden or to cook or to spend time with friends and family. Scheduling it might make it a little bit more doable. The other one is salvaging time. So lots of us drive to school. Lots of us have our kids involved in activities. So you're driving back and forth to those different activities. What I suggest you do is maybe listen to a podcast or talk radio, or maybe you've created a really great playlist that you want to listen to. So take that time when you're commuting to listen to those different things. The other thing that I really like to do when I'm driving is listen to nothing at all. I get enough noise in my day, so one of my favorite things to do is just to shut everything off and enjoy that quiet time. So salvage that time. Eat lunch at lunchtime. I know you guys are working in a school division where when you have that time at lunch, you're usually making parent calls or answering emails or doing those extra things. Now, maybe that's something you want to do in the morning or after school, because what you're finding is that you need time to regulate in the middle of the day. You just need that little breather. It might make your day a little bit more pleasant. And you might even find that that lunchtime feels a little bit longer when you actually take the time to eat your lunch, right? So eat lunch at lunchtime. Be present at all times. Be present when you're talking to your friends and your family and your colleagues, right? It might mean putting that phone down or shutting off the TV to be present in the moment. Trust me, when you are present, it makes those times a lot more enjoyable. All right, check your time, right? Check your time. Are those things that are on the calendar essential? You have to do them, or are they non-essential? Maybe taking some of those non-essential things off your calendar will allow you more time to do the things that you really want to do. Okay, or at least postpone them. Maybe you don't want to take them off the calendar completely, but at least postpone them. Okay, so check your calendar, check your time. And then use your wait time. So whether I'm on hold with a phone call, or I'm waiting for an appointment, sitting in a waiting room, or I'm waiting in line to get into some place, one of the things I like to do is have a podcast ready to go and listen to a different podcast, or again, listen to your favorite playlist. Maybe it's sitting in the waiting room, maybe it's a crossword puzzle. Okay, so those are just ways that you can kind of take back a little bit of time for yourself. And I'm going to challenge you this week with an activity or a reflection, and I will send that out when I send out this video. Okay, so give yourself the gift of time, right? Remember that saying, I've said it before in some of my PD days, if you don't take time for your wellness now, you will have to take time for your illness later, right? And we're not in a competition of who's the busiest, because in the end, that doesn't matter. What matters in the end is that you're taking care of yourself and the people around you and nurturing those relationships. So give yourself that gift of time. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and we will talk to you next week.